Okay, the weather sucks. And due to the repaving of the road, they've got it shut down here, so we're going to get to sit here and get beat up on for a while. Been hailing like crazy on me here, and I'm stuck in traffic. They're repaving the road. So now I got a pretty good drive headed back. I still got more storage to hit coming in. But in the meantime, I'm taking a beating out here. I was hoping to get down and go home early. I don't think that's gonna happen. Goodness. Ah, goodness. Welcome to Colorado, guys. It's been hailing like crazy here. I keep waiting for the next wave. Here we sit. So. As long as I don't get the big one that takes the windshield out, I'm good. But I'm not going anywhere very fast. Here I sit. Now from here back to the house is about 48 miles. So we'll see what kind of weather I run into the rest of the ride. Hello, Lost Days. How are you? You know, it's Friday. I just want to get my job done and go home. So, yeah, it's starting to clear up. Maybe they'll let us roll here in a few minutes. Basically, they've been shutting traffic down for like half an hour at a time. Nah, it was hailing like freaking crazy earlier. Now we're just getting the occasional piece here and there. That was some nice lightning. Good thing I filled up this morning just in case. So, I knew with the bad weather coming in. I'm kind of in a fringe area here, so I know my connection keeps going bad and coming back. So, we'll see how this turns out in the end. Like I say, as long as I don't lose the windshield from the hail, I'm good. Now they've got the traffic coming east here, so hopefully they'll let us go here next. I'm afraid it's going to beat the heck out of my van. It's not like there's a whole lot you can do here. You can hear the hail hitting the roof here. Hey, what could be more fun than to be sitting in traffic in a hailstorm? Well, good news is I already got 2 cracks in the windshield from they're doing chip seal on the road. So if it takes out the windshield, at least it needs to be replaced anyhow. Some of the hail earlier was like marble sized. As long as it doesn't get to golf ball sized, I'm good. I gotta say, this really sucks. Hopefully they'll let us go here soon. I can't believe they're still working on the repaving here with the freaking hail. That doesn't make sense. I'm in Simla, Colorado here, headed east, or headed west, trying to get out of town. I'm headed to Callahan. Whoa, we're gonna roll a little bit. Okay, we're getting some real good wind now. We'll see what happens with that RV that's up ahead. Hello, Francis. Hey, girl, how's it going? Now, I've still got to stop in Calhan. I got a loafing jug to do. And then I can finally head back home. But they're repaving the road up here and they keep shutting it down. Now, coming out, I was trying to stay ahead of the storms. Now that I've got to head back toward town, I'm going right into it. It'll probably get worse the closer I get toward town. Like I say, I'm 48 miles out from Colorado Springs, so... I have a feeling this could be a slow ride going home. Oh man, I feel sorry for the guy here with the sign. Now I understand the hard hat. Now here in Elbert County, they're actually repaving the roads. Whereas you get into El Paso County, they're just doing chip seal, where they smear the oil stuff down and throw gravel on it. They got all the signs, drive slow, avoid broken windshields. And Wednesday night, one of the guys, the crew guys that was working on the road, decided he was getting off work and was going to jump on it. And he passed me the other direction, spit gravel on my window, and I wound up with a cracked windshield. Whoa! Lightning just hit something up ahead. Be curious when I get home to pull the video up and see what the heck the lightning hit. Because the whole thing lit up as a ball. Oh goodness, gotta love this weather. And it would be on a Friday where I'm trying to get done and go home. I really would like to get done. And looking at the weather this morning, they were talking the rain coming in afternoon. Well, then it always tends to move east. So like I say, I was hustling to try to stay in front of it. So I've still got a loafing jug to hit going back. Usually I try to wrap it up by the time I get out here. I figured I could make better time, and with the road repaving's not helping. Anyhow, hey, for you guys listening, in the morning, starting probably about 6 o'clock Mountain Time here, I'll have 3 streams running. I am going to be exposing the corruption with our police department, and my neighbor had better go to jail, because she is guilty of so many felonies, and I am done with it. So... in the morning, if you get a chance, make sure you look me up, and you can watch these dumb fuck officers here totally just, I mean, they have no clue what the law reads. Hello, Renee. how sturdy the windshield is here. El Paso County. At least I'm in my home county now. Goodness. Now they made it so difficult today out here because, like I say, they stopped traffic for about a half hour at a shot. They completely shut it down for a while, let them work on it, and then they let one way go and then the other. So as you can see, all these people sitting here, they've been here for a while. As I said, about 25 minutes going out. I got lucky here. What did I say? 5 or 10 coming back? So not so bad. Here's the big beautiful town of Rome, Colorado. Basically a junkyard on this side of town and a water tower. Goodness. Oh, and some people on a motorcycle there on the left. I wouldn't want to be on a motorcycle in a hailstorm. That could be painful. At least the weather looking back toward town looks better. I don't know if you can see it on the video or not, but you can start to see Pikes Peak way off in the distance there, over to the right a little bit. So I'm thinking all those storms just kept moving out. I got smart though, I backed in at my last store. So at least I didn't have to screw with trying to back out and figure out the traffic bit. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful out here. Tell you what though, there are a lot of RVers headed toward town. I noticed coming out, I passed probably 20 or 30 of them headed that way. So I'm thinking everybody's headed out to the mountains here. Now, in this road here, on a good day, it's extremely dangerous. There's got a lot of people do a lot of stupid things. I mean, they'll pass head on into you. Saw one day just the other side of Calhoun where there was a box truck ahead of me that stopped to turn left. Guy behind us, he didn't want to wait, so he goes passing on the shoulder, and there was a van that was turning left in front of this box truck, and the guy zooming by him on the shoulder T-boned him. So took and shot the van clear over off the road and into the grass and rolled the thing. I tell you what, I'm sure he had a good time explaining that one. Passing on the shoulder at a high rate of speed, causing an accident. Now, granted, we need the rain, but this week we've had rain from like noon on almost every day. It'll rain till like midnight. And I've got to do something with my yard this weekend because, oh my God, I got weeds 2 foot tall. I mean, they gained a foot this week here with all the rain. This is Highway 24, and like I said earlier, I'm westbound in Simla, headed to Calhoun. I'm broadcasting live from an undisclosed location, middle of a cow pasture. Oh. Well, you know, normally we cruise along here at 65, 68 miles an hour. Today we're about 48. So I'm not getting there fast. Yeah, now over to the right there, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but Pikes Peak is there. Now, there is some rain, looks like, kind of to the south of it. So I have to see how conditions go, because this road actually goes to the south quite a ways. Now, when you come out of Calhoun, you're going west, and then you wind up going south for quite a ways. Kind of southwest. Yeah, I might get there after all. Who knows? Okay, off in the distance there, that's Calhoun. So we're going to start the downhill here going in. Now Calhoun, as far as weather goes, is kind of interesting. is just on the west side of Calhan is the Palmer Divide. And you can have the most beautiful weather all the way out, and then when you start down the grade into Calhan, you can get the worst winter conditions of your life. And the poor loafing jug up here, I mean, they'll have 2 feet of snow in the parking lot. I mean, they'll be completely snowed in, and to where the guys are having a hell of a time even trying to plow it. And then when you get out this side of town, you can have beautiful weather again. So, really screwy out here. But now I'll probably spend about 45 minutes in the loafing jug up here, so we'll see what the weather's like when I come out. But now running into the road construction and the storm and the whole bit, basically minutes make a world of difference on this route. And I've been hustling my butt off today trying to make time because I knew the weather was going to slow me down. And you still saw banners along the road here for the El Paso County Fair, which this is where the fairgrounds are, right here if you turn left, which the fair was last week. And I did very good on all my orders out here. I looked like I was professional and knew what the heck I was doing. So everything rolled like clockwork, which is very difficult to do with fair. Because all of a sudden you get like 40,000 people in this town here coming through for fair. So. I don't know why that mount won't hold the camera straight. It just doesn't want to do it. We're coming up on the loafing jug. Alright. I made it. Alright. I'm gonna get off of here in just a second, and we'll go in and see what we gotta do. Alright, so thanks for dropping by, guys. And I'm gonna run over here in the loafing jug. It'll take me about 45 minutes, and then we'll see what the weather's like. Talk to you later.